Day 36, the beginning of week 8. Let's look for that trade. US dollar coming back down against the CAD. Climbs a little bit more against the yen though. If we can get a big drop on the Aussie dollar tomorrow, does open us up for that potential divergence. This is one we'll be watching close. Same for the Aussie Swissy. Big climb for the euro against the Japanese yen, but no divergence since this peak. We'll see what happens. No signal for us to start the week, but I do get a sense that we are getting closer on some of these charts. Let's try again tomorrow. Day 37, let's see how those charts are looking. Aussie dollar climbing a little bit, we need it to come down. Big red candle would do the trick for us to get some divergence. Euro climbs to a higher close against the Japanese yen. No divergence though. Here we go, Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Not that particularly confident in it, but we just got to take any trade that we can. We did have success on this one before. Back down here we took profit, so we can see ATR at 152 pips, more than 2 times away from the moving average. Price at the highest close over the last 20 periods, that is back there. So we have seen price push a little bit higher on this volatile day here. It didn't close high on that, closed a lot lower in fact. So we do have divergence now against here and here. And if we don't take the divergence now, there's a good chance we lose the signal tomorrow. So let's give it a pop, see what we can do here. We've been waiting long enough, so not going to be patient. We are just going to jump straight into it. Let's give it a pop, 0.98 standard lots. You can of course see the risk calculated on screen. 1 times ATR is the stop loss and 1% risk per sub trade selling off the markets. There we go, we are in. And our stop losses are plugged in. Just going to pop that trailing stop loss on. There we go. We are in it, so at least we've got a shot of getting there. The take profit does seem attainable. The price had come down before reversing and pushing up, so not super confident, but we got it at this resistance level as well back here. Got ourselves a chance at least. See how it's getting on tomorrow and see if we can find some more. Day 38 midweek, and it started pretty nicely for our Swiss franc Japanese yen trade. Swiss franc has dropped by just over 0.5%. Putting us just about over 1/3 of the way towards the take profit. That's all we can ask for really. Job certainly far from done, but headed in the right direction. What about those other charts? US dollar, big climb against the Swiss franc. Not quite closing at a high, but we will have a chance for divergence if it wants to move up a couple more days. Let's watch that one. Dollar climbing against the yen again. Australian dollar CAD didn't drop as much as we would have liked it to. There's still the option for divergence, narrow divergence if it comes through tomorrow maybe. So that does mean no new signals, but at least our Swiss franc Japanese yen trade hanging in there nicely. Day 39 as we roll on through. Bit of a pullback on our Swiss franc Japanese yen. Not what we want to see. We're still up $535 between the two trades, but we want that big drop off. No higher closes or lower closes apart from a few currencies against the Japanese yen, which continues to weaken. No divergence on them though, and I don't think we'd want to go all in favour of the yen either. But we hope we're wrong in our Swiss franc Japanese yen trade. Day 40, the end of another week, and it went pretty well for our Swiss franc Japanese yen trade. We did manage to take profit. Subtrade A hit that take profit at 1.5 times the ATR for just above $1,500 profit. And subtrade B a little less than that. 1375 is what we took from that. You can see it was a volatile day. There was a lot of movement on the volume of the candle. Talk about intervention from the Bank of Japan. Has strengthened the yen a little bit, but whether that'll last, we don't really need to know because we are out of the trade. And good profit though, just shy of $2,900 overall. Puts us ever so slightly above $99,000, so still down. But if we can find another winning trade, that will certainly put us up. Well, one's all we need. These Australian dollar trades moving away from what we want to see. Still potential for a sharp drop that takes us in on a nice divergence. No higher closes or lower closes to see tonight. That means no trades, but at least we did finish up for the week. Just in this Swiss franc Japanese yen. So let's see how that's looking now in the trading journal. Our journal looking a little bit brighter as we scroll down. We did get to add that good green there. 40 days in, 7 trades, has closed a bit. You can see we've got into a trade here 21st, 22nd of September, and then a big gap all the way through to 18th of October. That took us a long time, but it was worth the wait to get the win. As we said before, just one more win will carry us into profit. Would really like to see that before we finish the strategy, but it's not up to us, it's up to the price. We'll be back next week.